Hi, I want to introduce you to Liz Macnamara. She's a Gestalt psychotherapist. When Liz discovered research showing that journaling could be as effective as therapy, it made her pause.
I was doubtful and decided to find out if it was true. So I began teaching journaling at the local women's health centre, and I was blown away by the feedback.
Profound, life changing, transformative.
What she saw convinced her. Journaling enables people to deepen their emotional work. But here's the challenge. When she went to integrate journaling into her practice, there weren't many resources. So she's created a series of short videos to share the methods she's found most helpful. With practical exercises you can introduce to your clients to support emotional processing, build agency, and make your therapy more effective. Every therapist knows that what happens between sessions matters. Clients carry feelings that swell, fade, and often get lost before they return to the room. Journaling provides a way to capture those feelings, becoming a container for their emotional life. It helps clients make sense of their experience between sessions because it's not just about holding their emotions, it's also about learning to generate insight for themselves. That shift from expression to understanding is the quiet power of journaling. It's a form of continuity that helps clients stay connected to themselves and to the work that's already begun in session with you.
Journaling between sessions can become a container for your client's emotional life, and it can achieve some quite divergent therapy goals. There are a few limitations that we all face in our practice. An obvious one is the limit of time for each session. And we all have clients who lose momentum or disconnect between appointments, and those whose insights somehow never quite translate into their daily life. Journaling provides a simple, evidence-based bridge across those gaps. It helps clients stay engaged so that your work with them becomes faster and more effective. When clients journal, they arrive to the session clearer, more grounded, and usually eager to discuss insights, which means that you can go directly to what is live for them. Some, who've floated through therapy forever, suddenly arrive knowing exactly what they want to talk about this week. Others, who say things like, "I was fine till I got here," now have a safe way to release their emotions without you. Journaling expands therapy into the rest of their week and can go way beyond checklisting symptoms or actions which you might be familiar with, though that kind of logbook does have its place. Journaling also supports agency. Clients learn that insight is something they are able to come to for themselves if they just give it a little time. And maybe that's the real gift of journaling. It moves people from dependency to participation.
So journaling isn't homework, it's a bridge and a container. Next, Liz shares how to introduce journaling, even for clients unsure about writing. Even when we believe in journaling, it can be tricky to introduce it. Some clients love the idea straight away, while others freeze at the word writing. Liz walks through how to meet clients where they are, introducing journaling gently inside a session and adjusting to different comfort levels.
Now, clients who mention they've already journaling are a great place to start. They often are excited to spice up their journals with new techniques. Otherwise, most clients will benefit, though obviously you should be sensitive about their level of literacy. And you can suggest that some people prefer a voice-to-text journal. I'll list a few options in the notes which you can download below.
A good introduction makes journaling feel easy and inviting. Once clients are comfortable with the idea of journaling, therapists can begin introducing exercises that meet different needs and temperaments. Liz presents 4 foundational exercises that link journaling to familiar therapeutic approaches, each designed to inspire you to create your own variations.
So let's begin looking at some ways you can safely introduce journaling inside a session. I've selected 4 exercises to talk about that I think will help you begin to link journaling to styles of therapy that you're already familiar with, so that you could begin to design your own exercise specific to your clients. The first exercise works well with analytical clients who live in their heads by shifting their attention away from thinking towards awareness. Really, it is a writing meditation. It's best to begin journaling inside a session to get clients going. Ask them to capture what's happening right now as they write, to describe the sensation of the pen, the feeling of it moving on the page. Handwriting forces them to slow down and can lead to moments of real presence. It is an easy way to come back to this moment, which they can practice at home or anywhere. Now, I'm hoping you'll notice the similarity to awareness tools, which could be a prompt in itself. So this exercise is also good for people with anxiety and those with a runaway mind. Now, the second exercise is great for avoidant clients and those who distract or numb themselves between sessions. And they can benefit from dialogue exercise to help them articulate what's going on. Begin by practicing in the session, asking them to dialogue with the part of themselves that brings them to therapy. Asking what that part wants, what it wants them to know about journaling, and if you can, make an agreement with that part to journal between sessions. Any empty chair exercise can be translated into a dialogue for journaling. The next technique is for clients who are dealing with a lot of shame, and they can benefit from the full expression of their material within the privacy of their journal. In the following session, you can gently and delicately unpack their material. And in this second telling, they bring their story out into the world with you. Begin by letting them know they don't need to read it out. Just talk about the process of writing. And in this way, details start to come out naturally at their own rate. And the final exercise I want to present is for more labile clients who often go deep into their emotions and get lost in them. These clients love to vent in their journals, and it's a wonderful container for their raw experiences of life. These deep divers like to write it out, circling and circling around an emotion until it feels right. And you can help them to bring each cycle of journaling to a close with a written reflection about what they discover reading back on that section. The idea is to write until they feel heard, until it feels done. In this way, they experience fully expressing their distress and also being properly heard, which is often a missing experience in their life. In general, it's important to talk about any journaling exercise you've set at the next session so that your clients understand that you value their writing. And this brings us to one of the few rules about journaling. Emphasize that their journal is private. Otherwise, their subconscious will edit what they write. Ask them to only share excerpts with you and only what they feel comfortable with and think might be helpful. Otherwise, summaries will do. When they're reading, just listen as you normally would, asking yourself those questions you normally would ask yourself in a session. What's being left out? Do they stop when emotion arises? Can they stay curious or do they disconnect? Are their entries reflective or are they performing for you? Over time, you're looking for signs of growth through their tone, through more self-soothing, better emotional naming, and a sense of continuity from week to week, with a healthier narrative forming. When clients learn to journal effectively, the therapy room expands. They begin to live inside their life, not just talk about it. So thanks for watching. I hope you find this work useful to empower your clients and deepen your work.
So journaling belongs to the client. Your role is to enable their reflective writing and protect their inner work. Thanks for joining. Click below for a free guide and future micro lessons for therapists from Liz at Consult Yourself.